My name's Carl and I'm a first year cadet at the William Booth Training College, and this is my story. Now, if you've been with me last year, we might have been visiting a cocoa plantation, or maybe spending all day eating chocolate, or visiting any one of 21 chocolate factories across Europe that Cadbury or Kraft operated. I had what was probably the best job in the world, maybe the best job in the world. I was responsible for manufacturing quality for Kraft in Europe, and it was great. I really enjoyed it, but the question is, why am I here? And I don't think the answer is as straightforward as you might imagine. I was really clear of God's calling upon my life, the mission that God had for me, the mission in my community, in my neighbourhood, in my church, and particularly in my workplace. I think all Christians need to know that God has a plan for them, a purpose, that mission to be part of their community, particularly part of their workplace, and live out their faith with others on a day-to-day basis. So why would it be that God would call me to do something different? Why would I need to go and come here to the training college? In 2012 at the Alpha Congress in London, I heard from God in a way that was as clear as when I was first saved while I was a student in Bristol in my 20s. God spoke to me and said, there needs to be a change, Carl. The real problem then was understanding what that change should be. Was it to be far more intentional in my community, live out my faith far more in my workplace, or was it something different? I prayed a lot. I looked in the Bible a great deal to see if there was some clue. I spoke to an awful lot of friends. I went on DFL. I came along to the assessment conference, but all through that process it was this battling of saying, God, what is it you want? In the end, it was a gradual realisation. It wasn't a bolt out of the blue, but it was God saying, Carl, I want you to be a servant. I want you to be in spiritual leadership. I want you to guide people to understand their mission, to help them understand what it needs to be a kingdom person, what it needs to take to actually live in community, to live in the workplace and live out your faith. I'm Carl. I still have a bit of a chocolate addiction, but my greatest love is people, and my greatest love will be helping people find their place in God's kingdom and leading others to know of that love.